Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how I think Stephanie Vaquer should and will retain the Women's Raw World Heavyweight Championship. Starting off on why I think she will retain the Women's Raw World Heavyweight Championship. I think that with how the Judgment Day story is shaping out to be, Roxanne Perez is going to turn on the Judgment Day and align herself with Finn Balor. Tonight on Monday Night Raw, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez jumped Stephanie Vaquer together. But Roxanne Perez kind of looked like she was planning something. And Finn Balor was the one that brought her into the group in the first place and believed in her. And everyone else in the group was skeptical and did not want her in the group at first. But Finn Balor was able to get them used to her. So I think that she would put more trust into him than the other group members, and she'd want to align herself with him. Plus, I feel like Finn Balor can't really do everything. He can't cost JD McDonough the Intercontinental Championship ladder match that he's going to be in, and cost Liv Morgan her World Heavyweight Championship match, and win his own match against Dominic Mysterio at the same time. So he's going to get more people to do the other work for him. He's not just going to let Liv Morgan win a championship or JD McDonough win a championship. He's going to do everything in his power to cost them. And I think Roxanne Perez is the best way to do that. Because Liv Morgan does not suspect Roxanne Perez to turn on her. So I do think that is going to be the reason why Liv Morgan loses at WrestleMania. And the reason why I think Stephanie Vaquer should retain at WrestleMania is because, number one, there is way too much heat behind Stephanie Vaquer, and if she loses, this would hurt her extremely bad. But if Liv Morgan loses, it won't do anything to her, especially if she gets costed the match by Roxanne Perez. And one of the major reasons why I think this would hurt Stephanie is, number one, because she has so much heat behind her, but number two, because of how her reign has been. Her whole entire reign, all she has done is face Raquel Rodriguez and Nikki Bella. And I feel like if this is how her reign ends, with only facing those two people in her whole entire reign, excluding the match against Tiffany Stratton for the Crown Jewel Championship, and the match against Io Sky to win the Women's Raw World Heavyweight Championship, then this reign would have been kind of stupid. And I feel like she could do a lot more. Because, believe it or not, she's put on great matches with both of the women that she's faced her whole entire reign. The matches haven't been bad, it's just been repetitive because she's been booked to face the same people. So I feel like she should have a longer reign to kind of face more people before she drops the belt. And number two, I think she personally can just start more feuds than Liv can. If Liv wins, she's going to immediately be brought into the Judgment Day vortex. She's going to face Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez a bunch of times until she eventually loses the championship to one of them. So I feel like she needs to win this feud against the Judgment Day and then win the Women's Raw World Heavyweight Championship. So the championship isn't just revolved around the Judgment Day. Because I feel like Stephanie Vaquer can have feuds against a bunch of people if she retains. But the major two that I think she could have a feud against is number one, Becky Lynch, because she will probably lose the match against AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, and she's going to want to move up to get more gold. And number two, JC Jane, because Stephanie Vaquer and JC Jane have a lot of history, and I see her debuting after WrestleMania, and I feel like their feud would be great. And there's plenty of other women that Stephanie Vaquer could easily feud with. But Liv Morgan, there's not that many people that she really has that much of an issue with that she can really feud with other than the Judgment Day. Now, for what I think Liv Morgan can do in the meantime is I think that the Raw after WrestleMania, Roxanne Perez can beat AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And then the Judgment Day has something to feud over. Liv could either win that championship and get out of the Judgment Day vortex and be a champion of some sort, or lose the feud and still be out of the Judgment Day vortex, but be chasing after a championship now. And for Stephanie Vaquer, I obviously think if she's going to retain like I think she will and should, she's just going to move on in her reign. But yeah, I do think that Stephanie Vaquer should and will retain the Women's Raw World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania.